Yo, people, were you telling me back again for another red talk? Cass, what's good, man?
Um, all well and good, man. Sun's out. United's not pissing me off just yet, and yeah, man, transfers, isn't it? Can't really complain.
What transfers, blood? What
Oh,
were
just
you
not just
talking about specifically?
well, not just United, just rumors really. All over the gaff. Just just for like YouTube sake, seeing our rivals pulling off big transfers potentially, and we're just here.
I hear it.
I'm seeing linked to Randers. I'm seeing Florian Wirtz. Kirkes potentially today.
Well, that
Yeah,
what to
man.
Liverpool?
Yeah, man. He
Yeah, that
baited
was
out
done
today.
ages ago.
I know, but he baited out today, innit?
Bruv, Kirkes to Liverpool, one of the worst kept secrets in football, bruv. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Kirkes to Liverpool. Reinders and Wirtz have been linked to Man City. If they get
Mm,
both of them, yeah, cool. We can fast forward to the 2027 season, bro, because the
yeah.
season's over next season. As
Well,
far as
we're not gonna win it.
no, not for us. I'm talking about for
Oh.
everyone. Talking about for everyone.
Mm,
Arsenal forget about it. Liverpool forget about it. Do you know what I mean? Like the season's done. Like that's
yeah.
in it. So we go again in it. Like the season after. Hopefully Pep retires after winning the league or leaves. You know what I mean? Because I
Yeah.
believe if Pep wins the league next season, I believe it's his last year. I think he's waiting to win it to leave. So it'll be interesting, especially with the news that apparently he's getting back with his wife. He would have said
Ah,
to her, yo, all right, then cool, let me just win one more.
that's what I said. That's what me. That's not what I said. That's what me and Mont said. Literally, the other day, and yeah, it was yesterday, Wednesday, yeah, afternoon, and we was trying to say, brother, I don't think you understand. A re-energized Pep, yeah,
It's long
is
for
mad.
everyone
I said,
still. It's madness.
we need him to get caught again. He needs to cheat again, get caught again, and let him have a yeah, man, that basically, like to put him into a hole. Because honestly, I'm joking, man. That's deep, but on a human level, that's deep in it.
No,
But
but it's true though. Trust
but
me, bro.
I'm
Imagine,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm
having
greedy.
that, bro. Imagine having that stability your whole life, and then it's just destabilized, bro. That'll mess up anyone. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
your
They've been together, bro.
routine's routine.
Yeah, they got adult children, bro. So you
His
don't
daughter,
remember, you don't
his
remember
daughter's
life,
his daughter is buff as well.
bro. Listen, we're not
His
talking
daughter is
about that.
leng.
We're not talking about that. She outside as well. You get me? It's long. Like,
I
I can't
trust me.
lie.
I know, not
I
from
know
what
she's
I've been told.
outside, bro. I know she's outside. Nah. Yeah, bruv. Trust me. She outside, man. But that's a different story, and I'm not gonna teach Pep how to be a dad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Is what it is. It could never be my daughter. I know that. But you know what I mean? It's just one of those things, man. The transfer links. Someone said that Semenyo is
So
trending apparently.
yeah, so all right, cool. From what I've gathered, yeah, is there's cool. Mason Mount is if loan option is viable this summer, that's number one. The second one, Semenyo's price tag is set around 65, 70 million.
Hold on, go back to Mason Mount. What?
Oh, Mason Mount potentially going to be put on a loan list for the summer, just depending.
Really?
I swear down, yeah. I swear
Who
down. It was
said
out
that?
yesterday. Yesterday, Muppeteers come out with it. They got
Hey,
quite good
yo,
knowledge.
hey, these owners, if they send him out on loan, oh my days, bro. I can't lie, Jim. If I see you in ends, bro, like if it's all right to hug you, bruv, you know them ones, no Diddy, fam. I swear down, because I know you're old, fam. You know them ones there. It's funny, I don't want to
I
scare
swear down.
him.
I swear down. Go check it. Go check it. Muppeteers
I,
ain't
I, I
rubbish.
don't want to scare him, you know them ones. Man might have a heart attack or something, and we ain't built the stadium yet. So you
Yeah.
get me? Man's not trying to do that, but fam, listen. If he sends Mason Mount out on loan, bro, that means the number 7 shirt can go to someone else. This is how you're meant to do it, bro. You get me? Like it's crazy, bro.
That's made your morning.
Hey, bro, I can't believe it, bro. Like if this is real, yeah. Hey, bro, this is sensational stuff, man.
Mm. Yeah, he is. Look, it's on Muppeteers. They're not rubbish source. To be fair, everyone knows they got. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I don't really care how either. But everyone knows they got their links. For sure. Who else was there as well? The Rashford not drop it. He don't want to drop his wage. I don't think the Aston Villa thing's gonna happen
It was never gonna
whatsoever.
happen anyway,
Never gonna
bro.
happen.
And there's
They
links
don't
to
even.
Barcelona, but they're not gonna pay them wages.
Oh, but it's funny you say that. To be fair, because what I was reading up is that I can't remember. Was it Deco? So they said along with Barcelona that they can't keep relying on Rafinha and Yamal, and they need other options to help the team. And something like when you deep it, the only place that Rashford was to take a pay cut to go to is Barcelona right now. That is his number one option, and that was well documented in January. That's the only place he kind of had his heart set on. You know, whether the team you're winning, stuff like that. So that could be a realistic option. I sound like I'm a flipping journalist right now. Semenyo's price tag 65-70 million, rumored, by the way. Nothing credible about it at the moment, but you can probably kind of guess with Bournemouth losing Howson, if they're going to lose another player, then it's a bit like, you know, the situation with the Ajax, the price just goes up a little bit more in it because they're going to lose another player. Howson's gone to Madrid, thank the Lord. And then what's the last one as well? There was another one. I'm missing out one more. There's another thing for us. Let me check it because I put it onto there's the Adam Wharton stuff. Don't get me wrong. Alvaro Fernandez. All right, we're gonna eat. We're eating. By the way, we're eating. Alvaro Fernandez is Madrid's number one left back choice. After
money for us, thank you very much.
And we got 50% sell on clause, 40% sell on clause. Run me my money. He's got a 42 million pound release clause, but Madrid are gonna try and get him for a little bit cheaper. But regardless, we're gonna be eating 50 million minimum or more. So run that. Also, Oyedeli, the half Polish guy,
we sent him to a club.
He's wanted by top European clubs right now.
We got a big sell-on clause as well.
50% right there. Mason Greenwood's expected to move on this summer. PSG are rumored to want him. 50% sell-on clause. Yeah, just saying, innit? We might eat some good peas.
Hey, that's very good. Do I keep Rashford if Garnacho and Højlund are sold, bro? Listen, absolutely. I'm not the manager. I do. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think this manager can put his ego aside to keep Marcus Rashford, bro. Do you know what I mean? And also, I believe Rashford's on too much money, bro. Yeah.
If we get Champions League, he's about to go up to 370. Wherever he's on.
I don't think that's
325.
True,
325.
I don't believe that's true, bro. I'll be honest.
Do you not remember our
I know we have a 25% clause thing, yeah, but it's one of them ones. How I understand the clause to work is that they take a 25% cut on their top salary. It's not 25% on top of what they're getting. It's not that. So whatever their base salary is, you deduct 25%. That's what these men are on. So it's not the other way around. People are getting it mixed up. People think that the 300,000 goes up 25%. It doesn't. No, I mean, it goes down 25%. So that
it's just gonna go back to base original.
It will go back to the normal. Yeah. So people think our wage bill is gonna go up or beyond what it is, but it's not gonna do that.
The wage bill wouldn't matter. Your whole point is you're getting Champions League football. You're getting 100 million prize from winning Europa League overall as a package. So it don't do you know what I mean? So I don't think that really matters. Costs a hefty I think he goes up by like in a year. Is it 18 million? I think it is something like that because of all the wages, but to go back up to where it needs to be. But I don't think United will care if you're in the Champions, because obviously we're gonna get Champions League after we beat Tottenham. I'm hearing Pedro Porro as a playmaker. It's like, because when I was talking to George and other Spurs fans yesterday, Sava and who else is there, and there was another one as well. Can't remember who it was. Ash. Like they weren't convinced. Like with the Pedro Porro inverting, they don't want him to invert so he can do the playmaking stuff because they already play a high line. There's a lot of spacing behind.
Pedro Porro's got some of the best deliveries in the league, bro. So I wouldn't necessarily want him to invert and play make when.
That's what Ange is come out yesterday, which is a literal thing that he might play him in the midfield. Because they've got no Bergvall, they've got no Madison, they've got no Kulusevski. We've just got Heaven back. We just got Yoro. Looks like he's going to make the final, and then I think the Lit's going to be out. But regardless of all that, it's just like, ooh, this. You know, I'm not going to lie, Rants. I was hoping for this Kulu injury. I was hoping. I said, bro, we
need those injuries, bro.
We need one more. We need one more. We need either
one more for the icing on
Romero's
the cake. Van der Ven and Romero available.
Yeah, I need a Romero ankle injury or Van der Ven hammy injury. Whichever one, I don't really mind. I just need it. Hopefully, it's not too bad for them. Like obviously, but just one game only. Don't mind it. So who they got today? They got Aston Villa. Aston Villa need the points, so I'm hoping they're gonna collapse an ankle or two in it, or we need a Solanke injury. And to be
See,
fair,
the fact that we're saying that as Manchester United is crazy
yeah,
work. You
yeah,
know
yeah,
that
yeah.
one's there. But the fact
yeah,
like we're
it's what
playing
it is.
against a Tottenham that's not full strength, and there's still no guarantee that we beat them. Like, do you know what I mean? So really and
Yeah.
truly, we should have too much for Spurs.
Yeah, you know what it is, yeah, you know what it is, yeah. I've grown to adopt what YouTube's kind of like, yeah. And I just like yourself. I just say it how it is and how what we truly feel at times. Brother, don't people in the comments don't act like when there's an injury going on for another rival team, rather than say, "Oh, you don't wish injury on another person." No, bro, you're not asking for their career to be ended. They're getting paid regardless. You celebrate. You celebrate. You know, when I heard Rodri's out for the season, I loved it.
But a bear man did. I can't lie.
Yeah, like let's not. I don't mind. Run it again. And then when something happens to us, they're like, calm. I'm like, yeah, it's the game's the game, innit? That's what I'm saying. It is what it is. I just need one more. I saw that Solanke, regardless, anyway, Solanke's actually carrying a knock from what Ange basically told. He was going to be all right for the next game, but we just need that knee to kind of just collapse a little bit more.
Hey, brother, listen. Listen. Every football fan's fought it at one point, bro. Do you know what I mean? If you're a real G, you wanted your own players to get injured. I know I have. You know them ones. So it's one of them ones. There's certain man in the team, bro. Brother, if they got injured, you know what I mean? I just want to see something, but you know what I mean? It just hasn't happened yet. So it's just one of those things, bro.
Just trying to see a little something. I'm leaving with something today.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see something, man, because it's like I've got these ideas in my head, but they can't come to fruition if certain men are available, bro. Like this is the reality, innit? So I don't know why people pretend that this is not a real thing, bro. You know what I mean? You want your team to have as much of an advantage as possible, and sometimes, you know what I mean, an injury or a suspension for a player of the opposite side, or even your own side, bro, could be of benefit, bro, if the manager keeps picking the wrong team. Do you know what I mean? So I hear it.
Yeah, we need everything. I don't know. We just need everything. We need the stars to align, as Hooks would say. Yeah. But that's it, really. We need that to. I'm not. The maddest thing is, I'm not nervous for Wednesday because you know what it is. We get told we're arrogant, but but we're allowed to be arrogant when it comes to
I'm not nervous either. I'm just not confident. But I'm not nervous.
I'm not nervous, but. Spurs fans got an overconfidence for no reason, and I think, we beat you 3 times this season. I'm like, yeah, so did Man City, and we slapped them up in the final quite easily. You know, like I don't think these Spurs fans understand. I don't think they understand. When the thing is, here's the difference for me, and you'd understand this obviously quite well, and all of us in the chat would understand this quite well. If United go 1-0 down, you'd expect United to probably come back. If Tottenham go 1-0 down, we don't expect them to come back.
Yeah, 100%. You expect the Wolves to fall off.
Exactly. Not built for stuff like this. Not built for games like this. But then again, you know, the world is working wonders this season somehow. Bologna getting their trophies and other teams getting their first trophy. You know, Palace might win on Saturday. And then before you know, it's like, raw, that's their first ever trophy. And then before you know, it's like, oh, wait, Spurs ain't won in a while. So the world works in mysterious ways, and the mysterious ways is that we speak fluent trophy. Yeah, we're built different. We're built on good principles. Our club, there's a difference. But anyways, man, yeah, Ahmad's back in it. That's all I care about. Kane's first trophy. That's insane.
Yeah, no,
I need it. I need this. If we don't get this, it's gonna be this is gonna be. If we don't win, I feel like we already know. Wednesday to Sunday to probably the following week is gonna be peak. It's gonna be this fan base is gonna get so toxic. It's unreal. Like, I'm here for it.
I hear it.
I'm here for it. Like the next person.
Bro, listen, but really and truly, this is our last opportunity of the season, yeah, to actually feel any kinds of emotion. So you get me? I know a lot of people are gonna be doing the most.
What did we say about today though with the whole the Chelsea? Like I know it's not. It's a pretty much a nothing game. I don't expect to win. To be fair, yeah.
Brother, like, I'll be honest, I was this close to not watching it, bro, because Misfits is on today, bro. I was gonna go to the event in Derby, yeah, and fuck off watching United and Chelsea.
I
Because
don't blame you.
if this manager's got anything about him, he puts out a weak side, bro. We got a cup final on Wednesday. Like Chelsea need the points, let them have the points. Do you know what I mean? Like, let them have it, bro. Like Chelsea's cup final is not till I believe the week after ours. Like, what are we doing, bro? Do you know what I mean? Now, what are we actually doing, bro? I don't want to see no players. After he went and got Lenny Euro injured, and he never should have started Lenny Euro in that game. If he absolutely went and got another integral player injured, I'll lose my fucking mind, bro. Let me tell you something.
Let me because his comments is because you saw the squad, and everyone saw the squad that's going to Chelsea. It's not like he can rotate everyone, I don't think, but I mean, he was talking about having too much rest is no good, and I know that I think you know that. I think you play football. You play football a decent. I remember seeing your old clips as well. You look like you can play ball for sure.
Yeah, well, I could. Yeah,
you must have played at a decent level or something. Yeah, but it's just like I remember if I went. So when you played on the Tuesday and then obviously on a Saturday, if I've missed the Tuesday and the Saturday, right, and then I've gone back to like let's just say the Saturday game and missed the following, I know that's not good for me, even though I'm fit.
Yeah.
Because it's like I've got no rhythm going about me. So it's like if you drop or rotate too many different players, right? I just don't think that's good preparation for.
It's not good preparation. It's not good preparation, but at the same time, yeah, it's one of them ones where you need to understand that in life, sometimes it's like what's gonna happen is gonna happen. Do you understand? Like good preparation for the final is not being 16th in the league, brother. Let's face it. Do you know what I mean? So, like, really and truly, like none of that matters, bro. Sometimes, you just need to rest the players, and then on the day you pick the team and you put it in the hands of the Most High, blood. Because let's be honest, we're 16th. So there's nothing about the season that's been good preparation for the league. So let's not get picky now. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's just make sure that we can pick our best possible team. That's all we can do.
What would you with Chelsea today? What would you go with, like, just to keep maybe some rhythm going? Maybe for some key players, I feel like there's some rhythm players that you like. Ahmad, you don't need to play Ahmad today.
You don't need to play Ahmad. That's what I mean. Like, there's players, Ahmad, Mazraoui, Delete. Even if Delit's available, Ahmad, Mazraoui, Delete, you don't play. You just play Maguire, Lindelof, and fucking someone else. Luke
would you
Shaw
would you slap Aiden Heaven there? Like, just put him in the deep end and say, you know what?
I wouldn't start Aiden. Do you know what I mean? But I'd give Aiden
20 minutes,
half an hour or something. I would play Maguire, Lindelof, and Shaw maybe, and then maybe swap Shaw for Heaven at half time.
What about that Fredrickson?
Oh, play Fredrickson. This is what you should do. Do you know what I mean? We're playing a free at the back, bro, so you can afford to do it. Do you know what I'm saying?
I would start Heaven straight. I would just start Heaven. I'll be like, you know what? Just give me till half time. If you can give me till half time.
I can't, because he's a young player, and I don't want to stifle his long-term development by potentially injuring him again, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make no sense. Play Fredrickson. He's fit.
Yeah. And then going further forward, I think, Dorgu don't look like a type that gets injured, I'll be honest. Yeah, looks like he needs rhythm. That man needs rhythm.
He does need rhythm, but at the same time, he's a chaotic player. I don't think rhythm helps him. You know what I mean? I think that Dorgu is actually a good player. I think that we saw it when Ahmad came on. Dorgu looked like a player, bro. I think Dorgu's biggest problem is he's playing on the same side as Garnacho. I'll be honest. Like, I've seen enough with him linking up with Ahmad to know that he's not actually the problem.
It goes to show. That's what I tried to have that argument on. I had the argument on my channel. We had a debate show the other night, and I was saying I don't think Dorgu's rubbish. I think he needs to, as we all know, he needs to land. But he's in a rubbish Man United side. As soon as you get some decent players in and around you, you play better. Shock. You get it. So, and it's like, let's be real, yeah. Even in here right now, a lot of us like to look at the GA. Oh, but look at the GA, look at the GA. I'm like, I'm not being funny. If there's a competent striker up front, he's put so many on a plate at the moment. Like, when I'm talking about so many, I mean for him,
straight across the boxes, bro. That's a lot, you know.
Yeah, like even on the edge, like Mount missing, Bruno's missed. Europa League, you definitely have a couple. That's what I'm saying. Like, he would have something to his name to be like, you know what, you probably can work off that, meaning less pressure on him. I'm not saying he's going to be a world beater, but he's definitely going to be. For me, I just don't want to judge him too much yet. You know why? Like myself, I'd be criminal not to give him 18 months when I even gave Hoyland nearly 18 months. Does that make sense?
But this is exactly what I've been trying to stress to people. It's like people were saying, "Oh, Hoyland's young. Give him time. He was bought for the future. He cost 72 million, bro. Dorgu cost 30 mil, yeah, or less than that.
Less.
You know what I mean? Like 30 million euros or something. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, something
so,
like that.
bro, like you don't want to give him time, bro. Come on, don't take the piss. You know what
That's
I mean?
why
If someone's saying that he's not starting left wing back, that's fine. Let's have that conversation. But don't tell me this guy's rubbish. He's not.
You know what? You know why it don't make sense as well? Is because it's like even if you could put most players in this side, they're gonna struggle. Like no matter what you do. This is
put him in a different system, in a struggling team, with a struggling human being, with Garnacho, bro. What do you expect man to do on the same side as Garnacho? Do you know what I'm saying? Normally, when you go to a new job, yeah, they normally put you with someone experienced, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? While you're learning the ropes, bruv. And they've put you with the ADHD kid, bro. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? It's crazy. Bro, that's what they've done. They've put him with Garnacho. Imagine you just start a new job and they're like, oh yeah, normally they get you to shadow the fucking, do you know what I'm saying? Like one of the senior people, and they get you to shadow the little crackhead you, bro. That's behind the tills and that. Bro, that's mental. I'm gonna learn some bad habits. Like this is just what it is. So you can't be getting man to shadow Garnacho, bro. Like, it's mental, bro. He's the last person that you put with a new guy. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them ones where I don't blame Dorgu. Like I've seen enough good things from Dorgu, yeah, in terms of what he tries to do. The execution is not amazing, but the idea from when he decides to invert, when he decides, bro, he makes good decisions. Like even the free ball he played to Garnacho when he tried to dink it, he drifted. He saw Garnacho was out wide and he drifted centrally and received the ball in the middle, bro. Like he's showing good initiative. He's showing good spatial awareness on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? So he's showing that he actually understands the game a little bit. He just rushes his work too much. That's all.
Yeah,
but you can coach that out of someone.
Yeah, easily. To be fair,
you could argue that's confidence as well.
So who we putting that wing back for this game then? Amas, you're gonna start Amas again just for
starting Harry Amas and
there's the difficult one.
Yeah, this is the difficult
one. Maybe put. I said put Short left. Oh no, you can't do it.
No, because you get injured, bro. You get injured. I would start Dorgu, but then I'll take him off at halftime. You know what I'm saying?
We'll just rotate
Amas and Dorgu. Yeah, I'll start Dorgu on the right, and then I will take him off at halftime. I'll start Maguire because he's extremely durable. And yeah, if he gets injured, he gets injured.
And to be fair, they got no strike. This is what I say. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we come away with a result today. Only reason being because they don't have a recognized striker up front.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And if you're got too much everywhere else,
if you're playing a back three and they want to do false nine, it's like, yeah, go play false nine. Then you can't really. You can do a false nine against a back five, but the way United play, I don't think you can play a false nine because even if you draw back one centre back, they're already playing two wingers that are technically wide men. They're not playing inside forward. So who's running in behind? You just got really and truly, you're just waiting for one guy to do that, which is obviously Cole Palmer. So it's a little bit. I mean, Enzo's been crashing the box quite well recently, but I don't know. When you put Pedro Neto up there, they lose that little bit of something. I think they're quite predictable, but we'll see. Anyways, so who are you putting in the middle then? I think you're gonna have to slap Agate in there. This is probably gonna be one of the games where Agate has a better game.
They're gonna play Agate. I think he might play. He'll start Kobe, you know, because Kobe ain't starting the final.
I'm starting Collier.
Yeah, I would, but Collier, I haven't seen him in ages. I don't even know if he's fit.
You know, he is. No, he is. Yeah, he's been fit. He's been training and stuff. So, but he's in the squad. I would play him.
Christian Eriksen. I'd start Christian Eriksen maybe in the 10. No, actually, yeah, you can start Eriksen in the 10, bro. I don't see why not. I don't want him in a double pivot. I'll play Kobe and Ugarte in a double pivot probably, like, because it's one of them ones, bro. To be honest, like Kobe just ain't really been playing well, no matter where he's been playing. I'll be honest, bro. Like no one wants to have the conversation. He just doesn't look happy, bro.
I said the same thing.
You don't look happy, and I don't blame him, bro, because his manager's a moron. So I understand. Like he's a young G. When I was 19 years old, he's doing better than me because I'd have lost my mind already, bro. Do you know what I mean? Now I'm older, I would still lose my mind, but I would do it in a more controlled manner. Like when I was his age, bro, I would have lost it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like I'd have been gone.
But right now,
I'd have been gone.
we're building the right team right now. I'd say start Collier.
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes don't get injured, but you know there's a one game where you probably say he's probably gonna start. Let's be real, he's starting that game, innit? He always
if Bruno's starting, then you got to do a double pivot of Bruno and Agate, keep Casemiro on the bench, and then Kobe and Ericsson in the 10s, bro. Do you know
you know what? I could probably get behind that a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I think
I probably, but I wouldn't even start. I think you got to start Ericsson no matter what. Who are they going to attack in mid end zone? You know what? Ericsson probably wouldn't even be that sad there, even in like as a playmaking role. But then again, in the 10, yeah, you know what? And then just put Højlund up top, man. At least you can talk to him in Danish. Just tell him stop being a super scrub.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Shout super scrub in Danish. Do you know what I mean?
I hear it.
And then Dorgu can, you know, if he can't hear that because Ericsson's quiet, then Dorgu can shout in Danish, super scrub to Højlund, innit? Stop being a super scrub. And then, because Shaw gets pissed off with Højlund, as you saw twice on the field, he can shout at him in English just in case. So he knows that he's being a scrub. I think that works out. You know what? It's going backwards. It makes no sense here because Ericsson's the furthest up, then he goes to Dorgu to Shaw. But that's how Højlund plays. He plays backwards. Do you get it?
Yep.
He plays from front to back. Scrubmas.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Now, man saying Cheeto's not with the squad, bro. Nah, brother.
Honestly, you'd think
the manager don't rate Cheeto, man.
You'd think Højlund is the owner of that scrub daddy and scrub mummy sponge. You know what I mean? He is the biggest scrub of all time at United. He is a scrub. You can't exfoliate the scrub off the scrub. It's mad because it's. Brother, I've got no hope with this kid, man. He's not even a kid. He's like 22, 23. He's a grown man now. So on that notice, scrub. How old is he? He is that age, isn't it?
I'm not sure. Is he 22?
He's 22. Yeah, man. Come on, man. I was in juvie at 17. Grow up, man.
Yeah, nah, it's crazy. You're taking the piss, you know. You're taking the piss. And United, you're spot on about the Kobe Mano situation, bro. I don't saying that he thinks he's getting you know what it is, yeah. I don't like the term exposed, yeah, but it's one of them ones where poor coaches will quote unquote leave players exposed because the job of a coach is to identify the strengths and weaknesses of players, yeah, maximize the strengths and minimize the weaknesses, bro. And the manager hasn't done this with Kobe. I can't lie, bro. Every player has strengths and weaknesses, and I just think that he's a player that's been heavily misprofiled. You lot still want to argue with me and tell me that he's a number 8. He's not a number 8. Do you know what I'm saying?
Man, he ain't got it for. He need, you know what as well, yeah.
Bro, he doesn't have the hard drive to be a number 8. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't.
For himself, though, I think he just needs a new season. I think like a lot of players this year needs a new season. Foden needs a new season. Erdegaard needs a new season. He needs rhythm from pre-season onwards. I think it's just fair to say that he might have the odd game, odd moments. You can't deny his moments. Even if he comes off the bench, I'd probably want him to come off the bench a little bit, probably in the final. Like I think he can be an impact, right? Yeah. But he needs look. I don't really want to get onto it. He's a kid, innit? But he needs a new nutritionist. He needs to really work hard in the summer as well. Like
I don't even think he needs the new nutritionist and all these things.
You know what it is?
I think he just needs to understand, yeah, that people are gonna be who they're gonna be, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? He's in a stage where he's 19. He's growing into his body. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
He hasn't reached where he's gonna be at 21, 22, bro. Like everyone's physiques are different, bro. This guy's got me in, bro. Like naturally, them man carry a lot of muscle, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I've trained a few of them, man, and them man are hench for no reason, like none whatsoever, like no reason, bro. And them man look at some yam or whatever, bro, and it's an extra kilo on the scales, bro.
He's naturally matched, but
he's not fat though, bro. He's not fat. He's just a wedge you, blood. And
he's a muscle. There's a lot of muscle. Of course,
he's a wedge you, blood. And the thing is, when you carry that
short blood,
yeah, but when you carry that much muscle, yeah, you need to understand that when you carry that much muscle, you're not built for endurance. You're not. You're built for explosive bursts. That's why he should be playing in attack. He shouldn't be playing. I would play him on the left of a 4-2-3-1 if I was his coach, and he would score loads of goals, and people would think that he's absolutely amazing. That's what would happen, bro. Because a lot of the things that people want him to do in central areas, it's not his natural inclination to do that. He just wants to get on the ball, drive towards the goal, and score goals, bro. That's his game. His game is not, oh, let me get on the ball and create for other people. Like, it's not that. It's not that. That's not his game, bro. You know what I mean? People are trying to make him out to be some sort of player. Someone was like, oh, look at the duels he's won. This guy don't want to win duels. Like, he's not interested in fucking making tackles. He does it because he has to do the passionate thing, bro, because these Smith and top Reds will get onto him if he doesn't. But he's not interested in that. The geezer wants to get on the ball, do skills, and score goals, bro. So I'm putting him furthest away from any defensive responsibility I could put him without putting him up front.
But he's got to realize though, like even if it's the case of body type, there's always a way around stuff as well. Like United need to help him as much as him helping himself. Like if you're gonna bring in Cunha, that's his position gone.
I'll be honest, you can't do anything about your body type, man.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing about your difficult. Body type, bro. They didn't help Luke Shaw, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker's on 190 grand.
Luke Shaw, man, that's a madness. When he come back
Bobby
with love,
is a muscular youth with a very common Ghanaian build. Them man are just
when Luke Shaw comes back with love handles, yeah, there's something wrong, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. Love handles, mad. Anyways, but he's got to realize though, Cunha is going to come into this club more than likely. Your position is going to get taken more than likely. I hope he understands that. You're not gonna, even if you sign a new contract. I heard it's progressing quite well, to be fair. Kobe, come on.
Kobe never wanted to go nowhere, bro. But he's misused and misprofiled by.
But he's gonna have to understand. He's gonna be a rotational player with Cunha.
But he should be one though. He should be one. He's 19 years old, bro. Like if he can give me what Darren Fletcher gave us or whatever, bro, he's an academy player. He didn't cost us no money, so he never has to be a week in week out starter for Man United, and he's already been a success, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
because it's hard enough.
I hope
it's hard enough to break through to Man United and stay at Man United. Not many players do it. Not many players.
I understand. I hope he understands that, like, and he knows that 10s and 8 maybe or whatever gonna come into the club. It's gonna be, you're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to work.
But also it depends on who the coach is, bro. Hopefully, if they sack this scrub, we get a 4 at the back manager, then all of a sudden there's more positions he can play.
Even then, when you deep it, let's say we do get these Cunhas, Semenyos, and whoever, and Boomer, who cares? You're still gonna struggle to fight for one of those attacking spots to get.
Let him struggle. He's 19 years old. He's not supposed to be.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I hope he knows that. I hope he knows that the club's trying to get. You can clearly see United's trying to get a little bit more experience rather than these 18, 17-year-olds at least. Yeah. So I hope he knows that there's someone to probably learn off it. Who better to learn off of other than Cunha? I'm not gonna lie. Right now, he's at the what's it called, coaching of Simeone. He's had quite a few coaches at Wolves now. Do you know what I mean? He was at Hoffenheim. Like, bro, man knows he's positionally. That's probably where Kobe wants to be at, where he plays on the, where he operates on the pitch. I still think Kobe would be an absolute unit of a false 9 if there was a coach that really played false 9.
I don't like Kobe
back to goal. I like back to goal. I think Kobe's cold, like,
but I don't like Kobe in the false 9. I like Kobe facing his opponent in terms of 1v1s and isolations. When Kobe faces up players, he very rarely doesn't get past them. If you look at his track record and look at his instinct, like the goal that he scored against Leon, inside left channel, facing up, bro. This is where Kobe does his dirt, bro. I'm telling you, that's where he should be playing. Like, I don't understand why people can't see it. Like, most of Kobe's best goals have been on that left channel, bro. I swear the one against Liverpool, he whipped. The one against Wolves was on the left channel as well. They're all cutting in the left channel, and they're the same finish.
Like, most players at our club love that left channel, man.
They're the same finish, bro. Like, why are people going on like they haven't seen most of his goals have come from that left channel, cutting in and whipping it for our post? Like, literally, his best goals have come from there. So why are people still resisting the idea to this, bro? Yeah, I mean, it just shows me that a lot of people, well, I know a lot of people haven't coached because there's finite coaching jobs. But I'm saying a lot of people haven't coached at any level, bro, because it's very, very obvious, the way to understand what a player is, is you don't give them instructions and you see naturally where they gravitate to. He gravitates to that inside left channel. So the same way Pogba did. I'm not saying they're similar kind of players because they're not. Like Pogba's got a way better engine than him. Do you know what I'm saying? But they gravitate
naturally
to
way
this,
more athletic as well.
yeah,
innit?
way more. Do you know what I'm saying? But they gravitate to the same engine. Like when Oli played Pogba on the left, brother, I remember when Pogba played on the left for a little while, bro. He was doing madness, bro.
Mm.
He was doing absolute madness, bro.
Until
And
that
all of a
Arsenal
sudden,
game,
Man
and then,
City started going crazy.
yeah, until that Arsenal game where it all collapsed. We played that 4-4-2, played left. He was awful, man.
Yeah, but 4-4-2 is dead, bro. You
Yeah,
know
but
that.
he was doing that. Remember, wing? What they would say, wing bar. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah,
If I remember.
yeah. But yeah,
Yeah,
4-4-2
man.
is dead. Do you know what I'm
That
saying?
Arsenal
Bobby
game saw
Mino
that.
needs to be playing with the handbrake off. This is how you get the best version of him.
Boy, he's got a long way to go. But he should play today regardless, in my opinion, if you're going to be a bench player. But what about Mason Mount? Return to Chelsea. I think this is his first one.
Mm.
This is his first return to Chelsea. That's going to be interesting. I slightly want him to score.
It would be
That's
great. See if he
that-
celebrates. He's a pussy. He wouldn't anyway. Well, bro. Listen, I'm
he
used to liking him, bro.
definitely would have. You know he would have. The
Yeah,
guy
he's
we
not
too
on it,
short.
though. But that man been cooking him though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's still a section of the Chelsea fan base that still want him back or liked him or whatever.
No, man, they're gonna like him anyway.
The same ones that will moan will be the same ones that will crucify him for celebrating, even though they crucified him for leaving.
Yeah, of course. They'll say, "See, I told you." Bro, allow it, man. You know what I mean? You've been cooking this youth for ages. You know what I mean? So it's one of them ones. To be fair, Mason Mount should. You know what is funny? He probably should start the final based on what he's capable of doing.
Available as well.
Because he hasn't played for so long this season and he hasn't been involved in the majority of the games, I don't know. As a manager, do you look at it and say, "Oh, you know what? He hasn't really helped us get here. Should I still play him?" I'd start him anyway, but I say, "Fuck it, you man are shit."
I'd start him. Yeah, I'd start him. I feel like we ain't got much choice in a version. We know what this manager's about, man. He's going to play Garnacho against Tottenham, especially now that they got this Porro thing. It kind of makes sense. As bad as, and he's definitely starting Højlund. So let's be real with that. And then you probably want a Cassie and Bruno pivot. It's like, okay, let me look to the wing backs. I'm sorry, but I can't overlook how he won't play Ahmad and Dorgu. And it's like, okay, what's the last 10 spot? Then he's like, probably Mason Mount. Probably. I don't want Eriksen there. I don't think you need to start Hobby there. Like, I don't think it's gonna happen. You want to be on the front foot. And when I think of front foot, I think with the manager, right now it's quite predictable with this squad. You probably want to press Tottenham. Do you know what I mean? And sniff out any sort of
I still wouldn't, bro, because you know why I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because Tottenham's best bet is spacing behind. If you press Tottenham, yeah, you make it a lot easier for them to play through us. I don't think you press Tottenham at all.
But there's only one player that's pretty much playing that ball now. That's the thing. That's the. Remember when they played 3 DMs? This the same 3 DMs they played against Anfield at Anfield in the second leg. They got smashed 4-1. Smashed. They couldn't even thread a ball. And I know we're not Liverpool. Don't get me wrong. But when you ain't got Kulusevski and you ain't got Maddison, who both run ragged against us. Bergwijn had a good game against us last time he played, by the way, as well. They played Kulusevski on the right, Bergwijn, Maddison, and they played. I think it was it Bentancur maybe, but
yeah.
In when they beat us 1-0, we should definitely have come away with a result that game, but we never. But they don't have them players. That's what I'm saying. They got 3 DMs. Papa Sarr's not a line breaker. He's got a good long shot though. I'll give that to him.
He's not a line breaker. He's not a line breaker. But honestly, Man United, us structure so bad. You don't even need to break lines. They break themselves. I'll be honest. I don't think you understand how bad we are. Like they break themselves. Ugarte runs that way. Bruno runs that way. You don't need to break lines. Just step into the space, bro.
As much as we're brass, Tottenham are the same thing. They're the same outfit. They
are, but bro, Brennan Johnson, yeah,
loves a goal
is Garnacho with melanin, yeah, and he's better. Do you know what I mean? And Solanke's better than Højlund. So it's one of them ones where, bro, they're more dangerous than us attacking.
I feel like they've only got, for me, they got no box crashers, and they're gonna be relying heavily.
If they've got Son, Johnson, yeah, that scrub tail and Solanke, they got better attackers than us. Like,
I'm not Son. Son didn't even have a good game against us again.
He doesn't need to. You know,
He doesn't. I don't think he's all. I think they lose a lot with Son in that side. But again, they're gonna have to focus a lot on wing play this time rather than trying to cut through the middle, which Solanke needs, by the way. Otherwise, he drops in the false nine a lot, which I don't. Again, I don't mind that. Just as long as you're covering Johnson's runs or whatever. It's just.
Yeah,
Matthias Totter, these are scrub, man. I don't.
He's rubbish, bro. Like,
rubbish,
you know
man.
what? People getting on Ineos saying, "I can't believe you passed that up, bro." Listen,
10
I
million
told
down
man
the
that
drain,
guy's
man.
a scrub. 12 million if you include his wages.
Probably, yeah. He's rubbish. He's actually rubbish.
Rubbish.
Yeah, again, this is what I'm saying. I feel like right now, yeah, unlike before with Tottenham, I feel like they're a little bit more predictable than us.
Bro, we play a mid to low block here, and we beat Tottenham. Casemiro
just counter-attack
from a set piece, bro. That's how we beat them, bro. I'll be honest. We have to do an Arsenal thing against Spurs, bro.
Target Romero as well.
Super compact and break them from opportunities where we're dueling, because when it comes to physicality, yeah, aerially and in certain instances, we got too much for them, bro. I'll
Target
especially
Romero.
if we got Delit, Maguire and Cass on the pitch, we can bully them. We can bully them from set pieces. We can, bro. I'll be honest. It's the best way to deal with Tottenham, bro. If we make it a basketball match, we'll lose. We'll lose.
Yeah, easy.
That's why I don't think the pressing and the big gaps between the lines are a good idea. You know what I mean? I don't think they're a good idea. I think pressing Tottenham, I don't think we press well enough. You mentioned Liverpool. Liverpool press way better than us.
Yeah, of course.
We do not press well enough, yeah, to for that to be a viable plan. Not in my opinion.
Yeah,
so, yeah, I think we need to be compact.
Yeah, we do. I think I think bro, with Tottenham, you look against Palace, it's the same way to beat them all the time. It's this exact same way to beat them all. It's always going to be down their flanks, no matter what. And that's the only way we're going to beat them this time, because I don't think you're going to get past Van der Ven and Romero in the middle, but they always give up chances. And in the Europa League, like, let's be real, like, our players are way more switched on. And Tottenham, if you're in here and you support Tottenham, well, for one, I mean, you gave yourself a lifetime of hell in it. So that's that. Yeah. With Tottenham, respectively, every time you're away from home, it's because you've got a decent result of some sort. You can park up against Bodo Glimt and then break. Bodo Glimt, come on, they're missing half their team. They didn't even come back against you lot. You beat AZ Alkmaar, even then you struggled. Frankfurt was marmoucheless. Let's be real. They're not going to do much against you. You had that one, what was it, 1-0. You had a penalty. You were lucky. You was shit for literally a whole half. So that's why I said, when you're away from your home ground, we're adverse going away from home. Now we're calm. We're better away from home than we are at home. Weirdly, and that's not by a big margin, by the way, but we seem to be a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, but Manchester United, the reason why we're more comfortable away from home is because the opposition are forced, to ask questions of us. That's all it is, bro. This Manchester United team, the manager's saying that this team is built to counter-attack. I don't agree, I actually don't agree this team's built to counter-attack. Some of the best football that I've seen this Man United team play, it's been when our lines have been closer together, because we have players like Mazraoui, like Delit, like Euro, like Ahmad, like Xerxes, like Kobe, like Ericsson, like Casemiro, even Bruno to a certain extent. We've got players that can move the ball quickly, if players are close to them. The problem is, the gaps are so big in the team. It then exposes a lot of these players, bro, and it exposes them not really it being their fault, if that makes sense, because we know that Ugarte is not good on the ball, so if you know that Ugarte is not good on the ball, you need to make sure that there's options around him at all times. Every time he receives the ball, he's on an island, bro, and that's not really his fault. That's the system. Like, if you know a player's not good yet, bro, it's one of them ones, like, brother, if you just use common sense, even when man was younger, like in PE, when man used to play basketball or something like that, if you had a brother that was on your team and was shit, bro, as soon as he got the ball, what did you do? You went closer to him to get the ball. You didn't run away from him, because you're like, bro, he'll lose it. Then it's the same with football. If you know a man's shit, you get closer to them to reduce the margin of error and take the ball off them. Like literally take it off their feet.
Lines are important.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like with Manchester United, it's like we run away from players when they get the ball, and that's a structural thing. Like we should be closer to them, bro. When you look at when you watch PSG, a lot of people wouldn't actually understand it, yeah, because they don't know what they're watching. But if you watch PSG, yeah, the reason why PSG break teams down is because they don't run away from the ball, yeah. They actually don't play they don't play in zones, innit? If you watch PSG, what they do is when someone's got the ball, yeah, they actually all go towards the ball. And it fucks everyone up, bro, because a lot of teams, yeah, don't know how to deal with it. When they played against Arsenal, when you're playing against a team, yeah, and players aren't running away from the ball and they run towards the ball, now you've got Fabian, you've got Neves, you got Vitinha, you got Dembele, you've got Doué, and you've got Varashelia. They're here around the ball, bro. So now it forces Arsenal centre-backs to step up. And they just play through you with quick little passes. Like, it's not, you don't see PSG get the ball and then they're switching a diag 40 yards. Bro, they play high fullbacks, but bro, they're not pinging 40-yard diags, bro. They're not doing that. Everything is very, very intricate because the players go towards the ball and they give the man on the ball 3 or 4 options all the time. United, one man gets the ball and everyone goes like that. It's like, bro, what are we doing?
Stupid IQ players sometimes, man.
But also, it's the coaching because Enrique wants his players closer to the ball because also, if you lose the ball, you're closer to the ball to win it back. I think
it's more. Sometimes I feel like there's over coaching as well, like as in putting too much instruction out, and sometimes players are just not like they just can't do it. Like as in their body type or whatever. Like Eriksen, you give him instruction, yeah, you could be a playmaker, great. You ain't doing nothing else. You don't matter what line you put him in, you're not doing nothing. Bro, the guy barely goes for a header. Do you get? And you know what? I don't blame him. Bruno Fernandes, no matter how disciplined he's been, he's attracted to the ball bro, he's like a wasp, fam, like around shit. Do you get? Or fly around shit. Man's too attracted to that stuff. No matter what, even like against Brentford, or was it Brentford or was it last game? Might be last game. It's like, why are you out there on the right hand side when a wing back and a right centre back's trying to close another man? Like, stay in the middle. There's an easy cutback. Why are you not there? You don't need to be there. Stay in your position. Agate, I don't blame him at times. Like, man's trying to do he's trying to do too many jobs at once. For me, I feel like he's a competent enough player not knowing what to do. It's just that no one else knows how to be like a little bit like Xhaka and Palacios. They always move as a unit. They're always parallel, by the way. That's the difference. And that's good coaching, but that's also balance at times. Like, like balance where it's like you're athletic, technical prowess, all of that kind of stuff. That all adds up to the makeup. We don't have enough makeup in our team. Our makeup's like going from Fenty to starting from Boots Basic, bro. That's our makeup. You get it? So it's that rubbish, no matter what kind of... But anyways, regardless, it's like... So that's why we probably see a difference when Casemiro's playing at least. But Casemiro expects more from someone whoever's behind him. That's why you don't see him go too out wide. He just stays pretty much in a lane where he can cut the ball or cut the pass. That's his game. But then you see, where's Bruno? Brother, Bruno's right wing because he's too busy trying to go up the damn pitch and help the attacker because they're scrubs. So no matter what,
but also because he's allowed to do that. Like, he's not held accountable for his positioning off the ball.
I think at times, yeah. And that's where it's like, well, we need to score a goal at times. So you can't argue it at times. I just think it don't matter, no matter what. We always got to chuckle brothers in Maguire and Lindelof. No matter what happens when they play together, there's going to be at least 2-3 chances given up. Look at the way Maguire got skipped. Yeah, by who was it? Who was running at him against West Ham? Was it Kudus?
Yeah, but Kudus, bro, he can body anyone though.
Who defend? What professional footballer defends like that? I know you're gonna try.
Yeah, that's it. Do you know what I mean? Some man trying to tell me that he's improved this season. Nah, bro.
People just say, without the armband.
A lot of his frailties, have been covered up because we've been playing an extra player. But don't get it twisted. Harry Maguire's still got that. You know what I mean? Still got that.
When I see, and you know what makes me annoyed, yeah? Because this is what I mean about payroll and bum licking, yeah? When it comes to certain man, I'm not even going to name names, yeah? We all know who it is. You see them go on Sky Sports, you see them do on other big platforms. They always try to you know what we try to say? We try to what's it called? Is it shoehorn or whatever? Bruno into a position for a balanced side. They try to do it for Maguire for next season. Central centre back, yeah, Maguire.
If Harry Maguire's still starting for Man United next season, bro, we need to nuke the club, bro. Because
they all
what
do
are we
it.
doing?
They all do it. It's like there's a requirement for whenever they go on Sky Sports, all these United fans, yeah.
Yeah, but they did the same thing with Luke Shaw.
And she's they're always trying to have up Maguire in the side. You're like, what? What? Paid PR, bro.
They did the same thing, bro.
It's the same thing. Who on earth has Maguire as their front? Bro, our best box defender by a mile is De Ligt.
Yeah.
And as soon as De Ligt was getting those ping passes going, I didn't hear a sniff about how good he's been. As soon as Maguire does it once, it's looked at about 5-6 times.
Yeah.
5 or 6 times in one. Oh, look how good, like when he's spraying the ball. Rio Ferdinand, there's one name. Scrub. The guy's an idiot. There's a reason why that guy never went into coaching or management. Honestly, Jar Jar Binks up there. He annoys me, man. But anyways, it's more than him. He's not the only one. Everyone knows that he's rubbish. They're just afraid to say it.
Yeah, but you know what it is, yeah, bro. These men are all briefed, man. You know what I mean? Roy Keane already let us know. You know what I'm saying?
Future 11 next
year.
So hell, man.
It's just one of them things where you need to understand that it's a pinch of salt. Most of the shit that you hear.
Yeah,
from
I know. It's just like that's why I don't watch it. You know what I do? I click on it and I'll skip it quickly to see what they put in, and I see Maguire. I'm like, yeah, I'm not watching this. I don't need to be here. I don't need to be hearing culture cams, Liez, whoever else might go in a stump peg, and I see Maguire. Fucking what? Allow it.
Rants, a question: if Amorim wins the Europa and we have a good window start season, will I trust the process? I do trust the process. I just don't trust him. You know them ones. I trust that Ineos are going to recruit the right players. I do trust that. I trust Jason Wilcox. I trust the names you've been linked with. I trust that they do want us to be good. I trust the new stadium. I trust a lot of things. I just don't trust this manager, bro. So if you mean would I trust the process with Amorim? Absolutely not. He needs to earn my trust. He hasn't done that so far, bro. That's the honest truth, bro. I don't just trust people off the bat, bro. That's extremely naive. Do you know what I mean? I can have optimism, but he showed me very, very early that he's not trustworthy, bro. From the things he says compared to what he does, how he manages the games or doesn't manage the games, however you want to interpret it. That there's a lot of things he's done that I do not trust.
I said I keep saying it. I said it on Saeed's show the other day. And again, like United, like they always talk about buying for the manager, buying for that. I'm like, no, United need to buy for United. That's the difference. Like, it's not about the manager. The manager's there to coach. His role is head coach, not manager. So United need to give him tools or whoever else the tools. But United need to buy quality for United because we don't have footballers.
Yeah,
that's the being an end all. You can play. Cunha's not exactly playing for the manager. Cunha or whatever, like
for the badge, bro. You don't know
playing for the badge. Like for me, you can put him in multiple positions and he will still play to a high level because he's a good footballer. Club needs signings for the club, so it don't matter what they need to work out what philosophy they want. I think they do know what they want. They just can't. They can't have it yet. Because
I think they thought that Amorim would be able to articulate it. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a specific style that they want. I think they just want a modern progressive way of playing. I don't think it's limited to a 3 at the back. I think that they wanted the manager more than they wanted the system. You know, they probably thought, and I think it wasn't a good thing. These lot probably thought, yo, we need a young, progressive manager, potentially that we could have here for a long time. That's what they probably thought, bro. But I just think that they need to get out the idea of having a manager here for a long time. Do you know what I'm saying?
We need a foundation, man. That's it.
No,
first
a foundation comes from a manager like Thomas Frank, bro. That's where you get a foundation from.
We was picking him up last time. Do you remember?
Yeah.
We done like 2-3? I think we done like 3 weeks worth of Thomas Frank in that
No, but
whole period.
I think people didn't think I was serious when I was talking about Thomas Frank.
I like Thomas Frank a lot
because it's not an attractive name, bro. But he's got Mbuemo and Visa mashing work. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he had Ericsson balling out to the point where Ericsson, we ended up signing him. Like,
but you know what they've done though, Brentford though. Yeah. Like no matter what, their recruitment's been nothing short of fantastic as well. Like look, they just brought in Coyote. Coyote was one of the biggest potential names for right backs in football. They got Coyote no matter what. I mean, Rico Henry's just come back, so that's a positive. But let's see what he does. Like he's been out for a long time. Nathan Collins is so underrated. He's everything that people think Branthwaite is. Nathan Collins is class, both feet, good in the air, defensive monster. Like even though he's a unit and he's a little bit slow-ish, but bro, people remember him for Wolves. He was in the back three, if people remember as well. The guy is cold, but Nathan Collins, innit? Like you look at the recruitment, even with Vissa, he's been around for a long time. He was out of favor at one point. By the way, do you remember? He was out of favor. He was the guy to come off the bench with De Silva and that. You know what I mean? We're talking about number 10 and whatever Vissa's number is. And then Bumo's been there for a long time. Kevin Shard, good signing, man. He's a purple patch warrior, but he's always got them purple patch goals when you need him in certain bits. But guess what? It's all balance. It's all balance. You see, Yano not really played as much this season. I really like Norgard. I think he's better than Brentford personally. But got good footballing side. And when you're seeing Aya at left back, like basically doing up Dan Burn, you got a good coach on your hands, man. Let's be real. He's gone from low block to I'm going to take the game to you now. He's transitioned. That's what Brentford have been doing, and that's what and as far as and I know we're Man United, but like all these other clubs have shown us up in recruitment. Period. Just recruitment alone. This is big reason. How do we not even have a data section in our own like a whole? We got no data in our club. Big Man United, you know, and it's only being built now. Fucking.
But bro, honestly, but they don't need data, bro. Listen, you lot, I'll be honest, yeah. Like, bro, you lot can hit me up, bro. Like, bro, I'll fix this club for free. Man don't need data. You know them ones there. My data is my eyes, bro. Man don't need this data thing. This data thing's trash. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be honest.
We're so far behind, man.
Like, bro, data is the same reason why, like Chelsea end up signing players and selling them within 6 months, bro. Fuck the data. Data got them Disassi, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the data got them Disassi and Madueke and players like that. Fuck the data. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man don't care about the data. Data got their man Mudryk. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, man don't want to hear nothing on this data bollocks.
To be fair, Chelsea was still going through. I think Chelsea were just confused. Their recruitment. Man,
like Badia Shield, bruv. That's what data got them. Do you know what I mean? Data been fucking bending them over. I'll be honest. Like, I don't none of this data. You know what I mean? And they got Garnacho interest off data. Come on, brother. If you're interested in Garnacho, bro, I can't lie. Your data's fucked.
Ahmad got Manchester goal of the season against Man City.
I don't even remember the goal, bro. I'll be honest.
The last minute. Do you remember? Last second at Etihad. 2-1.
Hold on. Man United are targeting creative attackers to bolster Ruben Amorim's attack, and Pedro Gonçalves remains. Bruv, nah, bro.
He see him, see that one, wicked, but we're not getting him.
He's a good player, but do you know what I mean? I don't want us to sign any Ruben Amorim ex-players, because when we sack him, I don't want no one crying. You know that one. Just go get young Tyler. If you want that kind of profile, do you know what I mean? Silky left footer, whatever. Go get Tyler Diblin, and that way when we sack this manager,
that's why I reckon. That's why I reckon a lot of our targets are. Have you not noticed? They're all Premier League.
Yeah, and it needs to be
Premier League. Like it looks like the lap might be coming.
Cunha is solid.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not. Can we talk about it real quick? For
the Semenyo,
brother. Like, look, he is. Hear me out. He is Victor Moses when he was younger and on the wing back for Conte. That's what Semenyo is.
Yeah, but
Tell me
you
I'm
need players like that the week in, week out. I said that he's like Antonio Valencia. That's what he reminds me of.
But he'd be an amazing wing back. But I don't want him in a right 10.
Yeah, but he might play wing back though.
I hope so, but everything's pointing towards, you know, when they say, okay, we got a short list, yeah? You remember the short list that come out? It was like Cherky, apparently, and Bumo come out of nowhere, and Semenyo. That tells me he's looking at the right spot. He's trying to up the physical profile, all of that. Yeah, I hear it, cool, brilliant. But Semenyo's best work is in front of goal. I've never seen him play on the inside, by the way, ever. By the way, he always tucks out wide. He's got a bad boy left foot, even though he's right-footed.
Yeah, he can rap. Hey, bro, he's got tackers, man. Yeah, he can play.
For me, that's not it, though. Like, for me, I need that left foot. Why would you spend 65 million on Semenyo when Mbeumo's right there? Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why? Because he's bald with a beard. That's why
I don't think we spend money on. I don't think we spend 60 million on Semenyo. I believe Semenyo, we get him for a decent price. I don't believe this 60 something.
You know why I believe it? Because they're losing out on Howson for 50 million. That means the price just went up for the next star that wants to come. If you want a star that comes out of that team, 65 now or 60 million. Rather, it's going to still be that price. Every time they lose out a star, Kirk's going to go to Liverpool, lost out on another star.
Yeah, that's but how much is Kirk's going for?
40. All right, the rumored price is 45 million. 45 million is the price. They just lost another defender. They're about to lose their star. Their star up, star attacker. I don't see it going less than 60. Less. That's me personally.
I'll be honest. Different. I like Semenyo as a player. I don't like the price tag, but I believe that in football, you need certain men that are steady eddies, innit? You do need them. We've always had them at Man United. He's steady eddy, but he's got quality. But he's a steady eddy. What I mean by that is I very rarely see him have a bad game. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a minimum 7 out of 10 every week. Even though 7 out of 10s every week are not glamorous, you do need some of those in your team. You do, bro. I can't, especially when you've got players like Cunha that's going to be up and down, taking shots from the halfway line, because that's what he does, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's very erratic in terms of his decision making and how he plays. So you do need players to balance that out. You can't just have bare like wild cards in your team. Like, you need certain man that you know what you're going to get. 65 million for what he does is the problem. That's the problem. The problem is not him as a player.
It's the price tag. The price tag is the price tag for me is the problem. Yeah, the price tag is the problem. But the thing is, in Mbeumo, he's got like 18 goals or something like this and like 8 assists this year, I think. And you know what? One thing I like about Mbeumo, compared to what we don't have out of even your Amads, Cunhas, or whoever, is pick out of a cross.
He's
got a good pick out.
Yeah, he has.
Do you know what I mean? That's why I like him, brother. Semenyo don't have that. I mean, I think Semenyo's got better ball striking technique than Mbeumo, but Mbeumo's got that. For me, I mean, Mbeumo's got a little bit more.
He's got a bit more finesse, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a little bit more to his game than Semenyo, innit? I don't want Semenyo. I'll tell you that now, man. Especially if you're gonna play this inside 10 stuff. The guy's going out wide, innit? If he again swap it, I'd rather just swap. You might as well just swap him with Ahmad. If you're gonna do that, I'll hear it. I want it.
I can't lie. Imagine if you had Semenyo, right 10 with Ahmad, a right wing back. I can't lie. That cooks.
Swap him.
Yeah, that also cooks.
That's what I'm saying. You got someone who's got energy for days. Run me that.
It also cooks, bro.
Give me Victor Moses.
I think it is solid. I think it's solid, bro. I'm not gonna pretend that Semenyo wouldn't be wavy, blood. It would be wavy because we've seen how shit Garnacho is, and even he can cause problems with his direct running. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's built like fucking Linguini, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So imagine if you go and you get like a proper brother with strength, that can do the direct running as well, but can also strike the ball. Bro, I can't lie, bro. Like, him and Cunha are both athletic as well. Like, them two in the 10, those are athletes, bro. So it could work, bro. It could absolutely work, bro. And then I can't lie, I'm playing, and then you got Xerxes and Delap as strike options. Lovely stuff. Thank you very much. And also, if we do end up going back to a 3, because my dream is that Disposal gets sacked, is that Semenyo can play right in a front three, and Cunha can play left in a front three, and Cunha can also play false nine. Like there's loads of different things. These players are adaptable.
Yeah,
They are adaptable. All the players you've been linked with can play multiple positions.
I shouldn't. Yeah,
He
I
doesn't
shouldn't.
really need to.
I shouldn't be moaning considering what we got up front and that, but it's just like if there's option, then it shouldn't be Semenyo, innit? It should be Mbumo. If you're gonna go for the Premier League, if you're gonna go for the Premier League thing,
I agree, but the manager might want a certain profile. Do you know what I mean? And that's why maybe if we're getting Cunha, he doesn't want Mbuemo as well. But me, I sign both of them. I believe if you sign Mbuemo, Delap, and Cunha, that's the best window that I've seen us have, just because we've signed 3 Premier League proven guys that are gonna get goals, bro. Like that turns our attack into a madness, you know, because you look at them 3 and then you add Xerxes and Ahmad to that, 5 guys that can play in them, but that's nasty, you know. Like,
that even what you just said, 5 guys, that's mad.
That's nuts. Yeah,
no, that's on. I pause for that. You know what I'm saying? But
bro, it's crazy. You know them
5 guys, man. Then what we do? What we doing
this guy here, bro. For this, man says all of that, and then man will check his delivery, blood. You know what I'm saying? That's what we'll do, bro. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do.
Transformative. I like
fucking receipts, blood. Just man.
I said 5 guys. Bro. At least people know we're targeting our whole new attack in it.
Yeah, but that's great. That is great. You know what I mean? I'm glad that we're doing that. But and even a Tyler Diblin, like, bro, listen, I would rinse about 70% of our budget on attackers. Because we're not scoring goals. We've had a negative goal difference for 3 seasons in a row, bro. So
I would as well. And even if Ahmad got injured, you can still put you could put Semenyo there. I mean, I hear it, but put Mbumo there too. You know what I'm saying? Just saying.
Yeah, we need it. We need new midfield, but it's one of them ones we can get Angel on a free and then get one more.
Yeah. I you know what? The only last thing on obviously Tyler Dibbling is Southampton are moving wild, man. They're moving
Southampton, bro. Listen, beggars can't be choosers.
Man,
you know them way there, bro.
12 points, and they're still demanding a certain amount. I mean, they done it with Lavia, to be fair. You know what I mean? They did not budge from 50 from that 55 million. What they wanted, or was it 60 million? That
but the difference is with Lavia. I think maybe did Lavia have a clause? I think there was a
there was one.
There was a percentage that I think Man City got. Yeah, I don't think so. Let me check
Let me check, because see, Chelsea
didn't insert a clause on Tyler Diblin, I don't believe.
No, he doesn't have a relegation clause.
No, but also there's not a sell-on clause from Chelsea, because I believe he was at Southampton, went to Chelsea, then went back in it. I remember. I think you're right. Had a clause on thingy, so they need to put the price up.
If Dibbling is brother, we can get for 35 million. You know what? How about this? Get rid of Alvaro. Yeah, well, obviously he's gonna go get some money there. That's already putting money to the fund. But I would say this, isn't it? There's only one man that I would put extra funds into. That's probably not worth the price, but I would definitely is Wharton, bro.
Same. Bro, if you're 100 million for Wharton, I don't care, bro.
Yeah. If Wharton's there ready and they're saying, you know what, we can work a deal for 80 million.
I'll pay that.
Go and get him. More than Edison. I need baby Michael Carrick.
Run that. Him and Casemiro. Hey, bro, run that.
Oh my god, brother, I hear it, and that's someone amazing to work from, by the way. Yeah. I'm just saying this in it, it's got a lot of progression in it, but you already know it's going to be Wharton and flipping Bruno Fernandes, in it. Let's be real. But anyways, not the point. Go run that money, man. I saw Jack Gordon come out yesterday saying, a fee around 60 million. No, it's not. They didn't even budge on 65 million on Gay. It was 65 million.
There'll be 60. If it's 60 million plus add-ons, hey, we can speak.
Yeah, they would do. Of course, they'd do that.
I just want Fergie to go have a talk to Dougie Freedman and say, "Yo,
he's gone. Freeman went. He's left.
Hold on, when?
Dougie Freeman left, didn't it? I swear. I just saw it.
Where?
He went to. I'm pretty sure he's leaving. He's leaving to go somewhere else.
What, to the FA or another club in England?
I'm not too sure where, but Thingy said it.
Why didn't we get him?
Did he go to the FA? Did he go to England? He can't. Yeah, he's can't. Yeah, he's can't. Yeah, he's leaving at the end. Leaving at the end of this.
What, he's Saudi?
Yeah. Yeah. Is that so? Saudi, I believe they're trying to shape up like a new direction and a new whatever. It's like the position he's being given is
Yeah, they gave
but-
him
and,
big
and the
money.
money
Yeah.
is they're trying to shape up the Saudi league, and I think he's one of them to help that.
Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah, they gave him the Henderson bread. I hear it. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
mad. I was thinking, why didn't we get him? bro?
I'm pretty sure in it that was going to be one of his roles, but that's what I saw yesterday. Crystal Palace fan posted it.
Yeah, that's dead. I didn't realize that, man.
But yeah, he's got that bag, man.
Yeah, that's mental. All right, fair play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fair play. He got his money. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and Ashraf's gone back to the FA. This is what I'm saying, bro. Them man there, jobs for the boys. They'll always have that.
Jobs
So,
for the boys.
that's it. The game is a game, man. But I think
be
we're going in
fair,
the right direction. We're getting linked with the right players. Most important. thing.
Ashraf done pretty good work for England, though. He shaped up a lot of it.
No, he did.
So
No, he did.
it probably suits that more than less. Yeah.
Yeah, so no, it is what it is, people. Hey guys, let's get these lights up though, man. Let's get these up, man. We're gonna redirect to Cass's show. You already know what time it is, people. Man's back here with Deluded, and yeah, should be back here with Lee Gunner as well later on. So yeah, we still got a few things, and we got fucking the Misfits boxing tonight, and we got the United game, bro. So man's gonna be streaming all fucking day, probably. So is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone inside here. So yeah, today's going to be busy, man. And yeah, the link to Cass's channel is in the title, but man's gonna send you guys over there anyway. Yeah, let them know what's coming up on the next show, bro.
Just transfer news, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna talk more in depth on the transfer news stuff and give my opinion on that. So, you know what I mean? There's 866 people in here or 900, I think. So it'd be nice to see 900 people follow over.
Man said, "Do you think we win later?" Nah, bruv.
Nah,
you lot gonna have them points today, Chelsea.
If we do though, I'm doing a match reaction straight after. Trust me. I don't want it to happen. You know what it is? If there's a chance that Man City could get Europa football, I love it. I need it. So it's not the worst thing in the world, innit? I don't mind Chelsea being in the champs. I'll be real. I've had enough of Liverpool, Arsenal. Hurry up and just do the business, man, Chelsea. I got a soft spot for Chelsea, man. I actually rate the club. Proper club. For me, don't care what anyone tells me. They win trophies. So that's that, innit?
Yeah, that's it. And yeah, so yeah, bruv. Yeah, 100%. The Misfits thing looks serious. So man's there. You get me? So yeah, man. Big up everyone inside. Run up the lights, man. And yeah, we're back again in a bit.